Friends, I am Dr. Surjit Ghosh. Welcome to my channel, Dr. Ghosh Presents. Signs, symptoms and uses of stannum. Full name Stannum metallicum. Common name tin. Source metal. Chemical kingdom. On the right side, top, crude tin or stannum has been, the image of crude tin has been shown, and below the medicine Stannum metallicum. Therapeutic uses of stannum: headache, hysteria, disorder of female genital organ, disorders of respiratory symptoms such as asthma, cough, tuberculosis, neuralgia, paralysis, epilepsy, gastralgia, and others. Spheres of action of stannum: it acts upon nervous system, female genital organs, and respiratory organs, and others. Diathesis of stannum: tubercular. Is stannum hot or chilly? Not exactly known. Mental general of stannum: very sensitive to what others say about her or him. This is, we have noted this particular symptoms in staphysagria. Anxious, sad, nervous, especially before menses, miserable, discouraged, cannot get rid of an idea once fixed in the mind, sudden fits of passion. Taciturn, dislike to society, persistently avoids company and talking, forgetful and absent-mindedness, hopelessness, despondent, feels like crying always, but crying makes trouble worse. Physical generals of stannum: pain increases gradually, reaches height, then decreases gradually. Great debility and profound weakness mentally, physically, especially felt in the chest. So he avoids talking. Very weak feeling when going downstairs. Note the peculiar symptom: very weak feeling when going downstairs. It is also seen in borax and chamomilla. Can go up well. He can go upstairs, but while going downstairs, he feeling some weakness. This is reverse of calcarea curve and iodine. He is so weak that he cannot sit on the chair. He just throws himself into the chair. Trembles while walking. Paralytic heaviness and or weakness. Seems hysterical with pain in abdomen. Epileptic spasm with tossing of limb, clenching of thumb, opisthotonus and unconsciousness. Picture of opisthotonus has been shown on the right side. Plus noted. Opisthotonus is when the body is bent back. Now, hysterical spasm and epileptic spasm. Hysterical spasm means spasms of body, but if you check the muscles or tendons with reference to symptoms, I mean eliciting of symptom of nervous system, you will see that everything is okay. There is no trouble. Spasm, but there is no trouble in muscles, tendons, reaction. But in epileptic form, it is sure that this has got some reaction in nervous system examinations of deep jerks, and also in the EEG of brain. But in case of spasm of hysterical spasm, there will be no EEG abnormality, absolutely normal. These are the differentiating point if you want to compare hysterical spasms and epileptic spasm. Hysterical spasm is of different origin. It originated from actually hysterical symptom or arises from uterine troubles. Epileptic spasm from central nervous system. Epileptic spasms. Physical journals of stannum met. Mucous membrane produce yellow mucopurulent discharge. Cramps, hysteria, neuralgia. Repeated short attack. That is repeated short attack of neuralgia. Neuralgia means nervous pain, neurogenic pain actually. Emaciation. Ill effects of emotions, pride, masturbation, dentition. Ill effect of using voice too much. Children wants to be carried across the shoulder. Paralysis from worms, abdominal worms. This is some sort of peculiar nervous
reaction paralysis. This paralysis is not from central nervous system, not affection of central nervous system. It is from worms, abdominal worms. Some sort of paralysis occurs, but that is not too much problematic, and that is very much reversible, can be cured. Hemiplegia means 50% of the body is paralyzed. This is the picture where the right portion of this girl is paralyzed. This is hemiplegia. When this becomes upper and lower, say upper part paralyzed, lower portion okay, or lower portion paralyzed, upper portion okay, this is called paraplegia. These are two separate things. Hemiplegic parts constantly moist. Those portion which is hemiplegic part, that is constantly moist. This is the STANNUM MET symptom. General aggravation amelioration. STANNUM MET worse. Using voice, cold, 10 am, lying on right side after gentle motion, warm drinks, during stool, going downwards from touch. Better from coughing, from expectoration, from rapid motion, lying across something hard, bending double. Head symptoms of STANNUM MET: perceived stupefying headache, jarring of walking resounds painfully in the head. When you are walking, this jar of walking resounds painfully in the head. Painful constriction of the forehead and temple, violent beating pains as if head would burst. Vertigo. All objects seem far off. This is a actually headache symptom, the vision problem. Eye symptoms of STANNUM MET: eye sunken, dull, ptosis. Ptosis means partial paralysis of the eyelid, returns every week. Ear symptoms of STANNUM MET: cracking sound, sticking noise in ear when blowing the nose, ulceration of the ear ring hole. This is a ear ring hole ulceration. This type of patient of very little, young teenage girls will come, and you may be perplexed what to do, what medicine will come. That is a specific case of STANNUM MET. Face symptoms of STANNUM MET: prosopalgia. Prosopalgia means neuralgia of trigeminal nerve. It is one of the cranial nerves. This particular neuralgia has got so many names. One name is tic douloureux, another is trigeminal neuralgia, suicide disease, Fothergill's disease, so many names, and it is so painful that a lot of patients in earlier days have committed suicide due to this pain. Malar neuralgia. Malar neuralgia actually is a part of this prosopalgia. Malar neuralgia. Prosopalgia covers the whole face, top, middle, below. Malar bone, only malar bone, middle portion. Mouth symptoms, STANNUM MET: tickling at the root of the tongue, taste is sour, that is tongue tastes sour, sweet, bitter to all foods except water. Throat symptoms, STANNUM MET: dry, smarting, cutting pain when swallowing. Efforts to detach viscid mucus cause nausea. That is, the epileptic person, when tries to detach this something which is viscid mucus attached to the throat, he is trying to detach it and he is feeling nausea. This is a very peculiar symptom. Stomach symptoms of STANNUM MET: smell of cooking causes nausea and vomiting. Arsenic colchicum, same symptoms. Violent vomiting of blood, bile early in the morning with odor of ingesta. Sensation of emptiness in stomach. Abdomen symptoms of STANNUM MET: burning in liver. Diaphragmatic neuralgia. What is diaphragmatic neuralgia? Diaphragm, diaphragm is a big muscle just lying below both the lung. We have got two lungs on the side of the chest, and the diaphragm, on the diaphragm muscle, they are standing. This is actually a very big, powerful muscle for respiration. Cutting and pinching of colic with hunger and diarrhea, producing exhaustion, better by heart pressure, worse when lying down. Spasmodic hysterical pain in abdomen. Spasmodic hysterical pain in abdomen. See, the pain in the abdomen is hysterical. What is hysterical? Hysterical means there is no actual reason behind, but the patient is feeling pain. No pathological reason, no disease, but he is feeling. And that pain sometimes goes automatically off. This is hysterical pain. Passes worms. Mind it's worm. STANNUM MET is a good medicine for abdominal worms. Just if someone used to suffer it from, say, chronically, just give it 1 m or 200 or 10 m. It will go in a single dose. Constipation with greenish stool. Colic in children, better by carrying them in shoulder. The particular baby is feeling very colic in the abdomen, and when he is carried in the shoulder, he is feeling better. This is a peculiar symptom in STANNUM MET. Urinary symptoms, STANNUM MET, insensibility of bladder. Only the sense of fullness indicates necessity to urinate. Atony of bladder. Atony, actually, this atony has been explained in this line. Atony means when the muscle of the bladder become flaccid, or rather loses the power to contract. So one cannot urge until the whole bladder, urinary bladder, is filled up. We very often feel, say, on partial fulfillment of this particular urinary bladder, but STANNUM MET patient will not sense this till it is completely filled up, because this bladder is suffering from atony. Muscles are not contracting correctly. Male symptoms of STANNUM MET: sexual excitement, voluptuous feeling in genitals ending in emission followed by exhaustion. Female symptoms of STANNUM MET: male, female means it is male genital symptom, female genital symptoms. Menses early profuse, mania erotica before mens, that is before mens, severe maniac representations. Short, scanty, pale, followed by great exhaustion. That is short, scanty, pale means this is a characteristic of menses. Leukorrhea of transparent mucus or yellow-white gushing with much debility. Increased sexual desire. Scratching of distant part, arms, legs, produces sensation of pleasure. Note the peculiar symptom. Scratching of distant part, arms, legs, produces sensation of pleasure in genital organ, producing orgasm. The person is itching in arms or legs, but this gives pleasure, and his genital organs, in genital organ, he feels orgasm. That is very much excitation. Strong odor of body during menses. This is a very important symptom. This will be very often reported by the husband to you, that see sir, my wife during his menstrual period, I noted that she emits a very peculiar odor during menstrual period. Then mind it, that particular lady certainly need STANNUM MET. Bearing down cells in the uterine region, prolapse uterus and vagina, worse during stool, child refuses mother's milk. Now this is the picture where you can see how uterus is coming out, that is prolapse. This is the first normal position of the uterus. Now this is second position. Now this is the second position. First position, second position. It was anteverted. It was anteverted on the bladder. Now it has almost standing on. Now it is coming through vagina. It is coming through vagina. This is second, and you see this is the scene. Already it has been come up, touches the external orifice. Then it will be coming out. This is called prolapse of uterus. Respiratory symptoms of STANNUM MET: voice deep, hollow, hoarse, better from hawking mucus out. Much mucus in trachea. Cough increases from talking, laughing, singing, lying on the right side. Expectoration of profuse, sweet, salty, sour, putrid, bright yellow mucus or ball of mucus. Shortness of breath from every effort. Must loosen the clothes. Chest feel raw, hollow. Hemoptysis, means coming out of blood through mouth, with copious expectoration. Stitches in left side of the chest when breathing or lying of that side. Knife cutting sensation in the left axilla. Catarrhal phthisis. Phthisis actually tuberculosis, alternative name phthisis. Bronchiectasis, another disease of the bronchus, lung. Retching with coughing, cannot talk, can do nothing without coughing. Now what is bronchiectasis is seen here. This is the standard bronchus. See this, this is how much the space is. When the bronchiectasis occurs, this is narrowed down to this level. Other whole space is filled up with inflammatory fluid. Extremities symptoms of STANNUM MET: swelling of hands and ankles, weakness of limbs, drops things very often. That is a very awkward person. Shuddering of knees, fingers jerk when holding pens. Typewriter's paralysis. Typewriter's paralysis, very important thing. Specific: contraction of fingers and retraction of thumbs, cramps in hands. Using voice singing causes weakness in the upper arm. Using voice singing causes weakness in the upper arm, which extend all over body. Reading causes aching in deltoid. Reading causes aching in deltoid. Both the symptoms deserve the marking of USP. Possibly I have omitted it. USP means you see this uncommon, strange, peculiar symptom. The symptom which has got nothing to any relationship with this pathology. Sleep symptoms of STANNUM MET: moaning, weeping, plaintive lamentation during sleep, sleeps with one leg drawn up and the other extended. Fever symptoms STANNUM MET: chill at 9 a.m., fingers tip numb, burning sensation in soles and palms, hectic fever. Hectic fever means when the fever top temperature and the bottom temperature ranges between say 1.5 to 2 degree Fahrenheit. It's called a hectic fever, and the fever never touches normal during the day. Debilitating musty sweat at 4 a.m. Complementary medicine: pulsatilla. Related medicine: calcicarb, lachesis, natramute, phosphorus, and sulfur. With this, the video ends. Thanks for listening and viewing. If you got any problem, please write down in the comment section. I will certainly reply.